Guys, I am tired. Good morning, Darth Trader. Good morning, E. Jordan. Good morning, TS84. Guys are here early, like always. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Let's take a look at some gappers, guys. Let's just get this over with. Let's get some money in, get out. Let's come in here real quick, make our money, and dip and skedaddle. No intro today, no. I'm barely awake, man. Reb. I kind of figured Reb was going to keep going, man. Alright, let me look at the gappers real quick, and then I'll take a look at Reb or everything else. MULN is actually... MULN looks decent-ish, but I'm going back to yesterday's gappers or anything that I had yesterday. I don't know what stock this is, but I'm putting an alert there just next time. CEAD gave it all back. Wow. CLVS. Oh, CLVS had a spike this morning. And then give it all back too. Put alert there and then delete it. YMM no. SYM no either. UAVS no. MREO. A lot of people were calling out MREO yesterday, and it actually rallied into open, and it's a little bit higher today, but no. AVI no. BKSY. This was my trade yesterday, but no. ACTI no. Laboo. No, I'm not gonna trade Laboo. CMRA is one that I do want, so I'm gonna put an alert over right under 5. That's the one I took that that quick scalp right there. So I'm gonna put an alert under 5 on CMRA. RYTM probably not. I thought SIDU would do something yesterday because of that big downtrend break, and it just rallied that and then gave it all back again. So I'll put an alert up here under $8 for SIDU, but I will take it away. ADN, somebody was fixing to buy a big share size of ADN yesterday, so good thing you didn't or didn't hold it, because look at that. Alright, let's see, who else is here? Buenos dias, Jose, Andres, good morning all, Joey, good morning team, Blair, good morning, and good luck everybody. Martin R90, good morning on YouTube. Who do we got on YouTube? 14 people. Jesse, I know you're in there somewhere. Vic, good morning. Darth Trader, and then it said, today is your B-day. Wait, is it really? I can't remember if you said that yesterday or not. Is today your birthday? Vic, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Now it's Vic's birthday today, guys. From one person to another. There you go, I got you a little cake. Vic, happy birthday. I hope I get green today because yesterday was down 200. That's okay, that's okay. Don't force anything just because it's your birthday, though. LOL, somewhere morning, bro. Morning, Jesse. Morning, Jesse. Alright, what are today's gappers? I know I see Reb, and Reb is obvious up here at 839. But, what else do we have? We got USWS. USWS. Oh, that looks terrible. Reb is up there. MULN was the other one that I called out, that I saw. DTIL. DTIL. And it looks like that's it. Which kind of sucks because I don't really want to trade Reb, but Reb, it seems like the best option, so we'll keep an eye on it. All right. Well, Vic, happy birthday, man. Thanks for being in here. Hopefully, you make some money today. Hopefully, you make yourself some nice little profit to go get you some birthday gifts, some birthday presents. But I will say I'm lucky I was green yesterday, but I know last year on my birthday I tried forcing trades just because it was my birthday, just because I wanted to go green, and I did lose money last year. So don't force anything. Don't force anything. But you already know that. So WKSP says Blair. Oh, WKSP looks decent. WKSP looks decent. Does anybody know if Uncle Uncle Paul is talking today? It's either today or tomorrow. Anybody know exactly? I like this one, WKSP. I'm gonna put this one, WKSP. And then I'm gonna be Reb, as obviously everybody's gonna be watching Reb, so Reb is gonna be our number one stock on watch. I do want to see the longer time frame on Reb and see what we might be heading to. So let's look at it together, guys. Let's do this. Reb's high is way up there at $17. Dang. Previous resistance could be this 879 right here. Maybe $10 whole number will hold, but eight. Look at this little area here. Let's look at the daily though. That SMA is at $9, so it could be right at that 879 as well. 873ish. So it looks like maybe high eights, nines might be good resistance on Reb. Oh, which is where we stopped at 839. But on a squeeze, on a momentum, anything could happen. So anything could happen on a squeeze. The only thing is, let's see, we have uptrend. That will be our uptrend, right? Right there. And then I guess we're almost kind of making a rising wedge, which is not the best because that means it'll probably fall down. But we'll just keep an eye on it. So Rev is my number one stock on watch. I do like WKSP that Blair called out. USWS looks okay. High is 1-1. Probably not that interested on this one. For one, it's low volume, and two, it's just small, right? And then DTIL, probably not. MULN is the other gapper, also pretty cheap. And not the best looking stock either. Let me see. Yeah, not interested on it either. I'm not upset that I sold my Tesla put, but I feel like my Tesla put would be green right now. I bought it right here. And look at that trend line. It broke out of it, held it again, and then once it broke out of it to the downside, it flushed and then gapped down today. So, as a matter of fact, I'm kind of curious once the market opens where that put would be sitting at. Let me see which one I actually bought and the price, and then I can compare it to see. It was the 685 put for July 1st. Bought it for 2280. 685. Good morning, Jesperanza. Rev has a nice support trend line from pre-market. I do see that. So I'm looking at Tesla right now. Forget that. Rev, I do see that trend line, but it's also making barely higher highs. So it's kind of forming like a rising wedge, which could be a little bit of a problem if we get into this area, and then you'll see kind of like a pullback through that bottom support. But we'll see. We'll see. Besides that one, the other gappers don't look the best. So we might have to be looking at our momentum scanner and see if anything pops up out of nowhere. That other play you called out, Blair, I was liking it until we got that little bit of a sell-off. That I don't like. I would have rather this stock come right back up and hang around in this area right above VWAP. This is too much sold off. It would be very green. I sold mine too, though. Oh, just yeah. I sold it at mine at break even. I got shucked out of it at break even. I was green on it, and I was like, look, I don't want to hold this. I'm gonna put a stop loss right at break even, and that's it. Which I'm kind of upset. Well, not upset, but this is maybe why I like don't trade options. So if ref can break 839 and that wedge could see a nice squeeze, I do think so too, Zach. Yeah. So if what was I saying? Tesla. Oh yeah, so I bought my put here, right? And Tesla's one that probably a lot of people trade options. So I bought my put there. I was green here, and I put a stop loss. I put a stop loss right here somewhere in this area, maybe above that resistance. So I got stopped out over here. But I bought it for 22.80, and I put a stop loss at 22.85. So sell it for like literally $5 a profit. I just wanted to get out if it went red. I didn't want to hold a red put, right? And I got stopped out, and it sold it at like 22.60. So I lost it for like, I mean, I sold it for like $25 less than what I wanted to, which I mean, I get it. It's not going to give me the accurate price, but I only had one option. You would think that selling one option would give me the price that I put it at, right? It's like shares. If I put a stop at 720, it would sell it at 720. So I don't know why there was a $25 difference with one option. Yeah, $25 doesn't make me like poor or rich, but $25 if you have 4 or 5 options, you're looking at $100 just because it didn't fail you where you want it to. What EMAs do I use? This EMAs, I never really use them for trading. Like I never say, hey, I'm gonna buy this dip here off this support. But I do have the 9 here. It should be the 9, the 15 are my small ones. That 70, the yellow one is the 70, and then the green one is the 180. SMA, that one should be simple. Yeah. I know Tesla doesn't have the best spreads. Not sure if that had something to do with that slippage. Good morning, crew. Late this morning. What's the watch list for day trading? Today we got, I guess Rev is pretty much our only stock. Rev is the one that made that move yesterday. This kind of looks very familiar to, what's that one stock that did that overnight? I can't think of it. It was like a $4 stock that went to like $4, squeezed that the day before. It pulled back during post market, and then next day it just gapped up. Was it Sea-Doo? The one where, yes, $4 stock. Look at that. Yes, this looks just like this, right? So we had that so we had that nice squeeze that first day, right into post market. I don't know if you guys can see that. Gosh dang it. Right here. So very nice squeeze into post market, kind of just tank that post market, and then pre market the next day start rallying. You got a new high, and then you just consolidate it. You didn't really keep squeezing. So we'll see if Rev has a chance. So here's Rev. There's that squeeze. There's that post market. There's that pre market, and then here it is now. So this is that same pattern recognition. Same. Was it C2? Yes, it was. No, not. Yes, you were right. Good job, good job. I just remember the price. I had no idea what the stock it was. So we're gonna be live in about 15 seconds. Red will be my first stock on watch, but let's see. Might get a dip entry off of that support line, but let's see if it even holds. Let's see if this trend line holds if we drop down to it. I kind of want to see if I can get a quick flush down to that trend line. Wow. Not now. After that little spike back up and reflush, no, you want it on the first dip. You saw how it pulled down and then shot right back up. That's the first buy you want to hit. So if it flushed down, you buy it and then rips back up, then you can put a stop loss. You can take some profit. But if it flushes up too and then pulls back, I feel less comfortable. Now let's see this candle. Let's see this candle. Oh, that was the entry right there. Let's see, Reb. Come on. Do either a nice red to green move or something. Oh, look at WKSP, Blair. Still maybe. It's coming back up. I put an alert on WKSP right above VWAP, so let's see if that stock rallies back up and gets us a nice trade up there. WKSP is looking good. WKSP is looking good. I'm going to keep an eye on that one. I want to buy if I've... Look at that, guys. Do you guys see that? Did you guys see how long it took to fill me in on Reb? That should not be normal. Which one got halted? LLL. LLL. Reb can make a nice move here. Let's keep watching Reb. Let's keep watching Reb though. There we go. That's a nice opening on Reb. Can we get a nice little pullback here maybe? Buy that nasty flush down there. Buy that nasty flush down there. See if it recovers. See if it recovers right here. Stop loss of a break even and see if this actually recovers. So I bought that nasty WKSP is trying to get to that VWAP. WKSP I have on watch, and then I guess I'm gonna put LLL on this other ticker. So I'm watching LLL now. Halt at 1183. I see that. I want Reb to just shoot to a new high. I'm currently still in on Reb. Kind of want to take some profit on Reb just because it's not rallying, but let's see if it holds $8. My stop loss is below $8, so if I get stopped out at $7.99, I'll be okay with that. But holding 1,000 shares still on Reb, I honestly don't know that this is gonna spike. And then WKSP hit that VWAP and then pulled back, so no trades there. But I got that nasty flush real quick down on Reb and bought that bottom. And now let's see if we can keep rallying. I got 1,000 shares, so if we get 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, that could be $300-400 just with 1,000 shares if we get this move to a new high. It's going to be a lot of sellers on this stock, so we might either get one clean move or just not any moves at all. Nope, stopped out on Reb. Nothing there. LLL. So let's look at LLL. Did you get in on it before it got halted or no? 183. What is this stock gonna go to? What is your target on LLL? Let's see. I'll bank on Reb at 808. Are you holding Reb still? And Jess? So I got stepped out on Reb already, but I made a little bit of money there. Um, the only reason 88 is my take profit for the last 1,000 shares here. So the only reason why I took that trade on Reb, guys, is because let me see. So you're holding that bottom, right? You held that bottom support once, twice, three candles right there, and then you get a very nice engulfing green candle to the top side. With look at that volume on that green candle, right? So you get one nice move, you get that nice nasty flush back. It's very rare you see one good move and then immediately just give it all back, right? It could happen, but you're not gonna see like that often. So I bought that next pullback. And then in this case, I was looking for the next 1 minute candle, 2, 3 minute candles after that to curl back up to a high, which it didn't, and I got stopped out, but I was able to get $164 there. 841 is your entry. Yeah, it could be 841. 850 right there as well. I might squeeze to 850 real quick as well. So I have an alert on Reb right above 826. I'm still watching it on my side chart, but in case anything happens that I don't see it, I have it right there. LLL is still halted. Do you have a price target for LLL? Whoever said it, Zach. Oh my, nasty flush on Reb. Nasty flush on Reb. Can it recover? Can it come right back up into that trend line? Can it recover all the way to that trend line? Again, I always say these. If WKSP is one that I really want to work out. Why? Because it's cheap and 10 cents move pretty fast on WKSP, so you can make good money there. If you get these nasty flushes and they recover, keep an eye on them, right? You can next time you might be able to get next moves right after that. Why does that? Like why? Look at like these from yesterday on Reb, right? Nasty flushes recovered. Nasty flush recovered. And then nasty flush recovers, nasty flush recovers, and it's still breaking new highs. WKSP, there we go. WKSP, come on WKSP, get over VWAP. This stock right here, I want it to do something. WKSP, come on, get over VWAP and start holding VWAP. Here's volume coming in on WKSP. I need people to come in on WKSP and start rallying this one because I like this one so far. $258 is a high, so 250 will be right below $0.50 psychological resistance right there. But come on, WKSP. Reb is already failing, so. Which one has awesome news? WKSP? I want to see a nice pullback, not close right at VWAP and then move higher again. Oh, LLL, LLL. This has 300,000 volume, 300,000 volume. That's plenty, that's plenty. LLL is still halted. I feel like it should have been on halted. Yeah, 831 to 839. It's going to be a 10-minute halt, so. Maybe you get a nice, maybe you get a low opening on LLL and then break of 2 would be your target. So Sniper Trade's calling out that trade on Reb. So anything below $8 seems a little dangerous. He has an entry maybe at 841. Free trade plan here at Green Goblin. always in here sharing his trade, so that's what he's going to be jumping in on Reb. 841, try to get that new high breakout, and then get that squeeze. I've never watched for news on stock. I just watch volume and price action. I think Juan is the same. Yeah, I don't really watch news. I only hear the news because you guys say it, but on my own, I don't really usually look at news. L gonna open here, which is not bad. If you see news and like you were able to catch this move, that's fine. It's gonna open here, but I also want to trade WKSP. Oh, right above $2. Wow. You could have taken a trade right there too, but I am not playing that risky game. $2 wants to hold though. Look at that, $2. $2 is going to be the main support right here. If you lose $2, you're going to go right back down to that halt. Reb is trying to tuck itself back into that trend line. Reb is tucking itself back into this trend. Look at Reb, guys. Look at Reb. Hit a new high on Reb. Maybe entries 851. 851 might be your entry. There we go. 860. Can we get 89? It's halted. No way, man. No trades there. Anybody in stuck in this halt? Andres, you're stuck in this halt, aren't you? Sniper trade stuck in this halt. Agaska halted Reb. Gosh dang it, man. Zach is in. Sniper trades is in. Who else is in? Who else is in? I want to know. I want to know. Not me. I missed it, guys. Not me. I missed it. What a crazy move. I saw that nice squeeze right. How much of that move did y'all get? I saw it happen. I saw it squeeze right into it and wasn't able to take it. Jesperance is in. Oh my gosh, and Bopro is in. Not me, Joey. Not me either, Joey. Man, a lot of you guys got in that halt. Awesome. No trades for Blair. Me either, Blair. I missed it. We're okay. We're okay. Now I hope this thing rallies to the moon for you guys. That is not the price action I want to see on WKSP, so not happy with that break right there. The only thing I can think of is Reb opening and then going to $9. I hesitated so much on that, guys. I hesitated so much. 850. You got to right below 850. Okay. Still a good entry, though. I knew that 851 would be that entry because it stopped right at 850. I don't know if you guys can see it. So whole dollars, half dollars. This scanner right here popped up all the way to 850 right there. Pulled back. This is where I wanted to get my entry there. I missed it. LLL is holding $2. Well, good job for everybody that LL also looks good at 216 new high day with entry. Good job everybody that got in on Reb, guys. I called it out as soon as it was trying to get back into that trend line. I was not able to jump in on it, but some of you guys did, so congrats. LLL right here, new high of day maybe. There we go, 216, 22. This is a pretty far squeeze up to 2.5, but we might get it. No trades on LLL yet, so momentum scanner is not really picking up anything, so it looks like the only play that everybody's watching is Reb. Oh, actually, XXII is picked up on momentum scanner. Rev is making an AERC. This instantly got halted and time and cells is white, so I don't know if it'll be longer than a 5-minute halt or not. Anybody over on YouTube stuck in on Rev halt? Rev halt, anybody on YouTube? LLL is making new highs still, but it's not really opening up, right? This kind of looks like Lobu yesterday morning where we hit a high of 215 and then 225 cents of profit. Unless I'm nailing the freaking top of these candles, I'm not going to get a good entry on it, right? I needed to start pulling away, and taking shorts out. There we go, like that, like that. There we go, like that. Now I can look at 250. Rev in 30 seconds. I guess let me look at Rev. Dang, I wanted that trade right there. I missed that one on here, but let me look at Rev. Wait, I got halted at 8:42, 8:47. That is 5 minutes already. I honestly don't think this is going to be a 5-minute halt, but let's see. If I get a nice dip and goes up to 9, close to 9, I might take a trade in here. LLL, I would have taken that nice little micro pullback after you see that first candle start ripping, right? So, good job, Sniper Trades. Good job. Yeah, Rev is probably going to be a 10-minute halt. There it is. Oh, opened lower. Opened lower. What the heck? That sucks. How does that happen? How? How does that happen? That has to be manipulated. There's no way you halt at 8.6 and you open at 8.4. Then that sucks for all you guys, man. No, this is gonna flush so hard. I'm gonna look at LLL. Look at that 250 line maybe. Or maybe Revit's recovering that move a little bit. We would have to get above this 840 line, which was our pre-market, and that trend line, and get up here and start closing up here, because we just tucked right back into that falling wedge, right? Wow, this is really still holding. Jesperanza, $200 profit. Good job. Reb, man. Reb does not want to give up. Reb got pissed that it got unhalted and got lower filled. That was crazy. This is the top of that falling wedge. Wow. Maybe a risky play here over 9. Maybe. Wow, how did that happen? You don't even have time to get filled on that top side. Watch 897, so $9 could be the next break. We need a candle to close above here. The only one that has is that halt. This candle needs to come up. We have 3 seconds left on it, but see how they all close in right under that falling wedge? No, that is so dumb. How did you get filled at 881? LLL looking for the 250 break, so Rev is too crazy. Rev is too crazy. Looking at 250 break on LLL maybe. If Rev comes up to 870, 880, then I'll take a trade through $9, but this is a move we needed to have earlier. We needed to have a move here and then close here. Although this is trapping so many shorts and buyers are holding this 8.5. So if we can keep this pressure on, we might really get a nice squeeze out of nowhere. Like one squeeze that actually holds. LLL and a nice little pullback, so watch LLL to see if we get a nice curl back up. We're on a nice little pullback right now. So Sniper Trace lost on the first one, but is able to get some more back on the re-entry. So good job, good job. I am watching the 897. Now this stock right here, guys, if you're a beginner, if you're somebody that just started day trading, this is moving way too fast, way too rapid. Like the wicks are just spawning and stuff. So it's not a clean squeeze, but we're getting some trades. 15 seconds left on this candle here. I would need a pullback and then rip through highs, so we'll see. A $9 break. Candle closes here. Let's just buy this pullback to see if we get that break of $9. There we go. Take some profit there real quick. Have 1,000 shares left. See if we can get this next squeeze right here. $9 is going to hold now, so I want to put my stop under $9 right there. There's a nice little bit of a squeeze. There, it's going to keep pulling up. Take some profit up there. Take some profit up there. I have 800 shares left. So many orders going through and nothing's moving. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. We need a nice little pull away right here to 950. Watch. Look at all these orders going through. 926 just held. I'm going to stop out down there. I just gave back so much. Wow, just because I didn't take my profit. Let's see if $9 holds. Let's see if we get a nice retest of $9. I was up $800 on that trade. I was up $800 on that trade. I was up $800 on that trade, and I wanted to wait for that big move. Let's see if $9 holds. This candle needs to pull back up to 9.2. This is a move right here. Maybe a lot of sellers in now. Looking at 950 and then $10 next, right? 950, $10 next. Come on, Reb. Come on, Reb. Shorts are not out yet. Shorts are. You can see it. 926 to 930, 3 cents higher. Shorts are still trying to find every 10 cents to stop it at. $938 and $949. LLL looks like it gave that move away. Let's see if we can keep the pressure here. Get a new high there. Didn't make any money there. Just trying to get a quick little scalp. 500 shares long. If I get this pullback, a little bit of a pullback, maybe get that dip. 950 is right there, so we could try to see if we get a 950 break. I'm up 459 on it, but at one point I was up $800 on that one big trade that I took right through the break of 9. So that's the one that I was able to capitalize on. Look how this just doesn't move down though. It doesn't even dip. Buyers don't even let it. Nice little flush down there. Can we get a dip of $9? I'll buy a little bit there, 500 shares, just to see if $9 holds. Don't want it to flush right through me, but it might do it. So let's see. If we reclaim 9, I'll stay in it. If this candle just can't even get over 9, I'll get out of it. What a nice reclaim. Can we keep moving higher? If this moves higher all the way back up, you're going to get 950. You're going to get 950. Watch this. If this candle keeps moving higher, you're going to get 950. Here we go. Here we go. This candle is recovering that whole move. Look at this. Now see if we get another dip of $9. See if we get another. This candle closes high. If we get another dip of $9, maybe another good opportunity right here. Get a nice little pullback here, maybe $9 or just a small little dip micro pullback, and see if we get 940 again, retest of 940. I'm in there, that little pullback right here. I'm in on this little micro pullback here in that next candle opening. Let's see if we get a nice move higher. There we go. Can we start moving through that level right there? What is that? 9.3 is the same one as earlier, right? That same level as earlier. I'm still holding. I want to see. I have 2,000 shares. That's a pretty big share size, but I want to see if it holds. A lot of buyers, a lot of buyers. 9.3 needs to break and then hit 9.4. I really don't want this to flush on me. At least I have a cushion of $400, so if I give it all back, then I'll break even. But here we go. We held that pullback. We held that pullback. Now for the next squeeze up again. I might put a stop loss right below that and get out if it pulls back right here. So now I'm free, right? Now I'm free. If it pulls back and stops me out, I'll probably have $300, $400 profit. But if this rallies and breaks this, it might do it right here. It might do it right here. I'm going to take some more profit up here. I'm going to fully get out. I'm not liking that. Look for a re-entry lower. So if it doesn't squeeze, always protect your profit, right? If it doesn't squeeze, always protect your profit. There's a lot of selling pressure at that 9.3, but that could be the next entry. If we break 9.3, we'd get 9.4, 9.5 for sure. $9, you can catch those bounces at $9. Look at that. And you're also making a little bit of a flag right there. Right there. Andres is back in with 500 shares. Oh, WKSP. WKSP. Oh my gosh, look at this. 2.5 is the next level on WKSP. Can we hold this move on WKSP and get a nice squeeze here? Sympathy play, halt. Sympathy plays. No. So that one just completely failed. No trades. No trades. Looking back on Reb. Reb, $9 is crucial. Good support at $9. There's a little break of that flag. See how we pop up, but body candle tucks below. That is not what you want. My God, I was watching it for so long. I didn't even see you guys' comments. Looking filled, Reb high for 9, sold half, and needs to hold. Do you think turns at 950 or passes it? I think if we get 950, 951, we get another nice leg up. I think if we break 950, we get a nice little leg up again. Again, everybody, oh, XXY. Oh, look at this other one too. This is the one that I was watching earlier and I just left it. Nice little mover here too, but lower volume, so Reb is definitely the one with the best volume. Up 266 for 2 wins. Take care, y'all. Kevin, awesome job, Kevin. Good job. I'm up 431, but at 2 points during this trade, during this stock, at 2 points I was up 800, and then the next one I was up 7 something. I was looking for that bigger squeeze. Jesse, Tesla's ripping up. I'm thinking 740-ish top. So Tesla is breaking a little bit of a downtrend that we actually turned around yesterday. It's that same line that I had where I bought my puts. Vic is up $47 on his birthday up. Sounds like a good that sounds like a good dinner right there. That sounds like a delicious dinner, Vic. I just have one trade rev for 233 profit. I'm done just watching now. Just want to don't want to give profits back. 233. Good job, Jess Bronson. Good job. Good job. Still have an eye on LLO if we get that rip through the VWAP, and then Reb if we hold $9 again and break that downtrend flag pattern right there. Blair, no trades yet. It's okay, Blair. It's okay. So I want to show you guys that Tesla line that I'm looking at. It's the same line that I drew yesterday, the same line where I took my put yesterday. But got zero trades on my side. Hey, you guys are learning. You guys are getting experience. You guys are watching the market. There's nothing wrong with that. I will say that Rev was tricky. You got one nice spike that you can even almost get filled on and then pulls back and then kind of grinds to that level. And I mean, it was hard to trade. I'm not going to say. The only trade I was able to take was maybe this micro pullback right here for that break of 9 and then up here as well. Rev was crazy. Yeah, Rev was definitely not a one stock that it's pretty easy to trade. It was not. You broke even on AFC. Nice job, man. Reb, look at this down flag right here, right? This little flag pattern, maybe a little bit of a pennant as well. Can we break out of it and hold it? A lot of people are watching it, so maybe a lot of people respect this move out of it, retest, especially over 9, right? So double support. So what I wanted to point out on Tesla, guys, is that same trend line that I drew yesterday. I like don't want to give my eyes off of Reb. Oh frick. Alright, so here's Tesla, right? This is that one point. This is that second point. Here's where I bought my put yesterday in that area. And now we're breaking out of it again. And now we're holding on top of it. So this actually does look healthy for Tesla. You see how we break out of that trend line? So now this resistance, it might be support now. So this might be a good place for Tesla to actually keep rallying higher. That's what I see. Look, it's that same trend line where I bought my put yesterday, right here. Now, yesterday I wanted that move down. Today, I kind of want to see this. I'm not buying calls. I'm not buying shares or anything. I just think that's what Tesla is looking like. So, nice little. So we are getting a little bit of a pennant now. Very, very tight. So watch Reb, guys. Reb is going to do something right now. It turned at yesterday's highs. It's bouncing off 20 MA on Reb. Here's Reb. Here's Reb. It's got to make a decision. There it goes. Can it hold the move, though? Can it hold the move? A lot of times you get that fake breakout and then flush. You see? You see where that candle body tucks back in. You need that candle to close higher. And we're still looking at maybe that 9-3, right? So that 9-3, even though 9-4s are high, but look at 9-3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, even coming out of the pennant on both sides, it can't decide. What the heck? I do see XXII, but it's been rallying all day. Reb is still trying to decide. To me, it looks like it's now out of that pennant, so on the bottom side, but anything could happen. So still watching Reb, still watching Reb. Very chaotic, very bipolar, right? Very bipolar. You go to the top side, nah. You get angry, no. You get happy, no. You get angry, no. Oh my gosh, look at XXII. Oh my gosh, look at XXII. What the? It just gave almost all its move today in one candle. Half of today's move in one candle. BOXD. BOXD. BOXD looks good. BOXD. We're already getting over pre-market highs, so that would have been my first target, which is exactly that clean breakout right there. Look at that. That would have been a nice clean breakout. Missed it. I didn't even see it. I don't know how you saw it. I don't even see it on my momentum scanner. Reb literally broke out of that pennant and nothing. I still couldn't decide which way she wanted to swing, right? But she's beautiful though. Oh, hit a scanner on scans. Okay, there's a nasty flush on Reb. There's a direction, but let's see if it recovers. I want to keep this downtrend right there and see if we get over it in a little bit. Right there. Reb looks like it's done. Reb looks like it chose the wrong way to go. Reb looks like it chose the wrong way to go. Tesla. Jesse, what do you think of Tesla? Do you see my analysis on Tesla and think it'll play out true? Reb, shake my hand. For real, Reb picked the wrong way. Unless she's having second thoughts. Unless she's having second thoughts right here. Unless she's like, wait a second, maybe this is not the best way to go. Yeah, I missed but BOXD as well. 842. Oh, he's still holding a short? Deck is holding short still? Mersa bought that dip at 846. Oh my gosh, Zach is holding, Deck is holding short on Reb. Reb, come on, Reb. Oh, yeah, I get it, but he doesn't care for $3,000. Plus, this stock has to come back down at some point, so he has no problem holding it. His account is big enough, he'll hold it all the way down. If it keeps spiking up, he'll just add to it, and then it just keeps pulling back down. Eventually, he has to pull back down. Unless you get a giant squeeze to $17, then he might suffer. But Mercer did call out that bottom trend line support down here, so that is where that price bounced up, and he is still holding his shares. 10%, yeah. True, true, true. LLL testing VWAP for the third time. I do see that. I do see that. And then let me guess. Wait, what? Why did BOXD delete off my watch list? Oh, I already had it. BOXD looks good. It's just I don't know where BOXD is headed to. It's sold off so aggressive that I don't know where it would come back to. Like it was at $6 and went down all the way to $1. So red pulled down. Let's see. LLL cannot get over VWAP. WKSP had one night. I was really looking forward to WKSP on this squeeze. I didn't chase it. I wanted a candle to close high, right? So this one, you get a nice close, right? But it's still below all of these. I wanted this candle to get in and close somewhere up here, and then take that little micro pullback somewhere in here. Look at Reb again, guys. That's still testing that downtrend. That same downtrend from earlier. So this is $9 there. That's $9.30. Look at this squeeze on Reb. Reb changed it. She changed her mind. She changed her mind. She changed her mind. She said, no, I want to be good. 9.3 is the place to break. 9.3 is the place to break. Look at Reb, guys. Look at Reb. Look at Reb. $9 is holding. Maybe take a dip trade at $9 and see if we get the nice squeeze afterwards. I might get in very small share size right there. 500 shares only. So this candle's about to close right there. Let's see if it closes above $9 and then get it. Oh no, it's got 15 seconds. I don't know what I looked at. Close high, get a dip of 9. Close high, get a dip of 9. There's so many shorts in this stock that piled up on that pennant. Bought that dip there. Bought that dip there off of 9. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Keep squeezing though. Keep squeezing. No, you cannot get a clean squeeze, man. This is what happens when you have so many people watching the same stock. Once again, fully got out of that trade. I was in it again, but you don't get those clean squeezes. Ugh. I mean, this might still hold, but I don't want to get caught in a flush, so I will stop out and look for a re-entry. It pops up and then instantly gives it back. Candle doesn't rip, right? Looks like LLL broke that VWAP a little bit and it's flushing right after doing that, so that one looks like it's done for the day. Reb's still looking for that 930. Maybe 931 to 940, 950 would be a nice trade. But I'm gonna try to catch it a little bit earlier below that, so this has to squeeze all the shorts, man. Poor Deck. Poor Deck. He's the one probably holding this wall down. Somebody go over on Deck's stream and tell him to get out of it so we can squeeze it. Tell him to buy. As soon as he buys all his shares, we'll pump it up. He's down 2,600. I would be scared. I think this has more room to go up now than go down. Now getting above $9, holding $9. I think this looks better on the bull side. Look at this. Look at this. This is why if I don't get that trade, even though I was right there with 2,000 shares, I cut it out, right? This might squeeze right here. There we go. Maybe put the pressure here and see if it keeps rallying back up. Now that shorts are out, let's see if we can get nice. There we go. See, look at that. The retest of that 989, $10 is right there. This could just be a re-add place right there. That little spike down. Did you guys see that spike down? You could re-add on that spike down. $10 is right there. He must be down a lot. He must be so upset. $10 is next. Shorts are still trying to attack this. This is ridiculous. I am not trading this good though, guys. Look at this. I'm going to have to take another loss on this trade here if it doesn't pull all the way back up again. Oh, never mind, never mind. Can we get $10? Still holding 1,000 shares. Can we get $10? $9.89. Can this pull back right back up? It's pulling right back up. It's holding that dip. Now can we get this candle to rip higher? What is that holding right there? 950's $half holding, right? $950 held. Can we move back up? I will stop out if we break out of 9, down $950, but $943. I'm gonna stop out at the bottom. Oh, I am not trading this good, guys. I'm watching to see if we get 950 hold and then curl right back up again, but it's already pretty overextended, so I have to be careful. Okay, that was good. This stock cannot move higher now. I want to stop out. Oh my gosh, I cannot trade. Oh my gosh, as soon as I stop out, it's going to start showing green. Somehow I still lost on that trade, man. WKSP recovering VWAP. It's trying to, and I missed this big move right there. I'm only up $300 on this stock. Yeah, I will take $300 any day, but I was up 800 at one point here. I was up 700 at one point here. Once again, I was up 700 up here. Blair's down 112 on Reb. Reb is just choppy, guys. $950 is still trying to hold, so if $950 holds, maybe you get a next move higher, but this is already way too risky. This should have been the squeeze, and there should have been a second leg right here, because this is all the shorts getting out of that 930, 950. This should have been holding back 950, and then a rip through 10. That was the next leg. That was the next move. This is what it should have done. We'll only enter at 10:01. Sella. Okay. Oh my god, Sella dropped down to 20 cents. I feel like I traded this stock a long time ago and it was not that cheap. Dang. I could not get rep down. I could not get rep down. Deck will cut out quick knowing him. Is he still holding? Anybody watching Deck's stream, is he still holding? Sony said he's still in. He's still holding his short. I mean, you know this stock, even if it goes up to 10, 11, it'll pull it back. It'll pull back, and if he's averaging up, he's got a big account that he can average up as it goes up, and then eventually pulls down to where he's break even or something. Yeah, he's the one that made this platform, Sniper Trades. He's not averaging at all. His cost basis is 840. 840? How did he even get such a low cost basis? WKSP is attempting another VWAP move. We had that one run all the way to 246. Could not break that 250. So let's see where it's up now. Tesla is holding that trend line, guys. That trend line, 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touch, holding it right there. Can it go higher? Can it actually now start pulling away? Oh, frick. I'm a little frustrated. With today. I was up on one trade, $800 through here. I was up on one trade, $700 through here. And then through here, I was up another $700. Meaning, if I would have taken all of those out, fully cashed them in, I'd be up $2,000, right? But recently, I'm like, I have to get a nice winner. I have to get a good home run. So I'm going to hold them and see if it gets a nice squeeze. Even this one right here, I was in with 2,000 shares right there. 2,000 all the way to 10. That would have been a nice profit, and I let them go. I don't think he posts all his trades on YouTube. I don't think he posts them. I think he plays a lot of songs and does a lot of stuff too that you can't see his trades. Here's a retest of $9 on Reb. 950, I mean, sorry. 950 now is going to hold that support. Look at all these orders going in at 950 right there on time and sell. Oh, actually, you can't see it. There we go. $950 would have to hold. If $950 holds, you might get a next move up. Jesse said, "Told you Tesla would break 730." It is. That trend line right there is holding. So break the downtrend, got above that trend line. Now it's holding it, and now it's taking off again. So 740, 750 could be next on Tesla. Should have flipped to our puts to the long side, huh? You missed your dip buy on Red by pennies. $8.35. Oh wow, yeah, I hate when that happens. WKSP again. WKSP is trying to get to that 250 again. I really need volume to come in on WKSP, and then we can get a good high. Whatever happened to Box BOXD? Oh, BOXD is still up there. I will say Reb is getting later in the day, so Reb is, like you guys know, it's holding a lot of buyers, holding a lot of sellers both ways, so it can get a little tricky. It can get a little nasty with some flushes, some squeezes. This was right here where we could have had a nice trade, right? I was in 2,000 shares. Ugh, you guys can tell I'm frustrated about it. So, SPY is annoying me today, man. Hardly any red candles when I need it to rip. So it's on a downtrend, then I need that downtrend and it rips. What the heck? SPY. Let me look at SPY. Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, wow. You have kind of like an ascending triangle right here with those double tops right there, and then you have this uptrend support right there. So maybe your entry was a retest of those right here. But I do see the break of downtrends, like it's all just rallying. Maybe just this one right there. Right there. But that's hard to see. That's hard to see. BOXD is trying to come back up, so let's go look at BOXD. And sell it. Whoever. Remember, you're still green on the day. Yep, I'm still green on the day. I am. Let me see though. What was I gonna look at? SRNE. Somebody is anybody in on SRNE? Shades is asking. You had it at 204. Dang, how did you see that? You literally bought it like the first or second minute of market open. Good job. Good job, Shades. How the heck did you see that? Oh, BOXD now. BOXD new high of 210. There's BOXD new high. BOXD up $800 for today's sniper trades. Good job. I'm going to start wrapping things up here. Made some great trades on LLL and Reb. Do I think LLL can get a pump? This, if anything, Box D was a trade right here. I missed it. I looked at it and I missed it. On Box D. Box D, I missed this trade right here. I started looking at it. LLL. No, I think LLL's done. Look at that volume. And then look how it's barely way down there. You can barely see it now. So if it gets above VWAP, then maybe you start looking for a trade. But it's kind of looking like WKSP, where, I mean, that volume is dying. Even though it's above VWAP, it's not really doing anything, right? Look at that one. Yeah, I think LLL is done. I think, honestly, I think Reb is also done too. I don't think this is going to come back and make another trade. Especially right here, where now you're testing that downtrend again. If you flush this, if you cannot hold this, you're going to be done. So only up $331 today. Ugh. LLL bought 2. What? What do you mean you bought 2? Red maybe Deck's happy, yeah. He's probably cutting his loss in half right now. The other trade could have been Box D. XIII. Agaska wants to short XIII. XIII had a very nice flush off that 232. What do you want to short it at? 2. Sniper trades. You're talking about your trade earlier, right? You're not talking about what you did. You're holding. XIII is actually making a nice little squeeze back up to that 232. If this picks up volume, you'll see 232 break. If XIII keeps this momentum up all the way to 230, it'll squeeze a new high. Gaska's coming up. BOXD volume coming in. BOXD for sure volume is starting to come in on this one. But I don't know, cause $half is way up here, and I don't. The only problem I have with BOXD, $half is way up there, right? So that's my next resistance. I guess you could look at tens real quick, but $half is way up there. And if you look at the 180 on BOXD, like it's just sold off like crazy. Like yeah, we could see a bounce to 350, but I mean, I don't know where to though. Where it is gonna stop at? Okay, okay. He was talking about his trade earlier. I see, I see. BOXD could be the next play, or XXII could be the next play. So I think this is the only stock I traded. I think Reb is the only stock I traded. Only up $331. I mean I scalped it several different places. So my first trades were somewhere in this area right here. I missed that first halt up. Entry would have been down here somewhere as soon as you see that volume coming in. Um, but I missed that trade. I re-entered up here. It was and then re-entered up here and then took one last trade all through this area, which that should have been my bigger one that I should have held a little bit longer. So I cut that one long or short because I wanted to watch the next move, cut it short. I held this one, watched the next move, cut it short. I didn't hold this one for the next move, and then it rallied. So XXII is still rallying back up. This one, the only thing I'm scared of is that the only thing I'm scared of is that nasty flush. So you don't want it to get up there again and do another nasty flush. But I mean, for now, I guess I'm happy with $300. Let's import them. Let's lock it in. Let's lock in these $300. How did everybody do today? I think a lot of you guys were able to manage at least some trades on Reb, right? Yeah, I don't think I ever locked it in, but I guess my trader view does say at one point I was up to 650. Vic, I thought you were up, Vic. I thought you were up today. Did you give in to some emotions or just bad trades? If they're just bad trades, I'm fine with that. Like if you took a good trade and you lost money, you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay. So what happened, Vic? What happened? Tell us, tell us. Admitting it and being and saying I'm wrong or I'm saying I messed up is gonna do you so much better. So, what stock and it flushed 9.7. I'm guessing that's Reb. Yeah, I got stuck on that one. It could have been. I bought in lower though. Not. Oh, I guess I got 967. Wow, yeah, I also chased that one a little bit. But I mean, you took the same trade I took it, and that's because when you see a nice squeeze like that, you might a lot of the times you get that continuation, right? You get that next little pullback, and then you get that next leg up. So I'm okay that I lost on that trade. I think I gave back 100, even though I was up like 700 again at the top of this candle here. I'm okay with that loss, so I'm okay with you doing that. Jezron Bailey, second time here. Have just been researching and watching for a few weeks. I got rev before the bankruptcy file at 257 and closed out at 950 today. Made 150 on my first trade ever. Dang, you have bought it at 257 though. You have the best return than all of us ever combined probably. You bought it at $2 and sold it at 950 today. Great job. Hey, keep learning about stocks. You're seeing it. You can make money in stocks. So good job, good job. Sella, do you think it is a good entry now or wait? WKSP as well. So WKSP, I would not until this is that volume I needed right here, or this volume here, not that volume. And then you're asking for Sella. Sella is slightly creeping up. Sella is slightly creeping up. You're trying to look for a long. This level right here of 20 would be your spot, but this one does have a little bit of better volume, but you're looking at 1 penny of profit, so this is tough. This is tough. 21 to 22 to 23 to 24. That's only 1 penny. Who was asking that? Abdel. This is not something that I would look into myself at all. Hey, that's totally correct. Jessere, that is totally correct. You don't want to start with a lot of money and lose it all. So the fact that you took baby steps, that's great. Keep those baby steps for a while. Don't try to sprint, right? So keep walking, then jog, or first fast walk. You gotta have a lot of shares. Juan likes to trade momentum and lots of positive energy. Nothing looks good for now. Yep. So, and that's why I have that winning percentage so high. That's why I wait and I'm picky for my trades. So, Reb, this is that momentum that we need, right? All of these candles have 2.6 million volume. Holy crap. But, so this could be trades, this front side and this front side right here, right? If I go back to LLL, this would have been the trades that I would be taking up in this area right there. Leave it alone after that. Let's go to BOXD. BOXD, I could have traded this front side right here and then this nice squeeze up here. So these are the moves. Look at that front side right there and then look at that volume paired up with it. And then look at this right here and then look at how bigger the volume is. That consolidation is lower down there. So I will be picking on volume. I will be picking on where I'm jumping in on trades. So Jezre, good job. Keep it up. Any questions you have, I don't care if they're beginner questions or not, let me know and I can help you out. So for sure, for sure. Agaska is now shorting XXII entry 220. $220 short. Agaska is in. Try to find the trend lines for you, Agaska. If you draw it there, from that bottom of that candle to this candle there to that candle there, you gotta break below it, right? But you never retested it until up here. That could have been your entry there, right? Do you see it? Do you see it, Agaska? How do I know when to pull? A lot of times is when it's a squeeze already, right? So like this candle here, or I have an obvious target right next to it. So this candle right here, obviously we had that giant wick, right? And then this candle came up, but this one's still not getting over that 860, right? So people are still at 860 backing that up. So I didn't get that micro pullback, but this candle now, this is your high, this is $9, whole dollars, this is your high, two obvious targets right there, right? So you get that nice squeeze. Now everybody that was up here is short. When you get those nice squeezes, a lot of the times you just get a small little micro pullback and that's it. You don't get a 1 minute pullback because the squeeze is happening, so it's just gonna go right through, right? So on that trade, it makes a nice squeeze, takes everybody at 8.6 out, and then $9 is right there. So I'm pretty sure I took a trade in that micro pullback. Yep, at 8.89. No. Yeah, 8.87 right there. 8.87, and if you see the bottom of that pullback candle, the bottom of that candle is 870. But yeah, I mean 887 is right there. This stock is moving fast, so my entry was still right there on that next micro pullback, right? So when I take the micro pullback, even though it's red, it's because you're getting squeezed, you have an obvious target, or you're just straight up squeezing out of everybody, right? So this is now taking everybody out. You get a nice green candle, a little micro pullback. This could have been a 1 minute pullback here, then it's actually made a red candle, and then I was looking for that next leg up, but it didn't happen, and a lot of times it probably will or will not. But let me see if I see another one. Like right here, this is another good example right here on BOXD. Deck liking this at the moment. Yeah, because it's tucking below $9. Right here, one big candle, right? You have your support right there, your resistance right there, and then your obvious target is right above it. So a lot of these, you're not going to get a 1 minute pullback. A lot of these, you want that move to go straight through, right? So this right here would be a nice little micro pullback there to jump in on that one and then watch that break. So when you have an obvious target and you're getting out of shorts positions, so you're actually squeezing a lot of people. And then obviously volume, right? So look at that volume there. Does that kind of make sense? You were up 60 bucks and now 90 on the day. I'm walking away, but man, this sucks. Yeah, we're all there, Vic. We're all there. We all go through it. It's normal. A lot of times, if you just get green and a tough day like today, I mean, Rev is the only trade I took, and I don't know if you're still trading right now or trying to make break even or trying to get back to break even, trying to make some profit. There's no trades, right? If you're down or you're break even or barely any profit, that's okay. You have to just admit it and then like let it go. You guys are going through the same thing, so. But I mean, I missed all the other trades, right? I mixed BOXD, I mixed XXSI, I mixed uh the other ones. I only focused on Reb right here. But now that Rev is done and there's nothing else, I'm not trading. Even if I was red, I would just say, okay, today's a red day, and period, right? If I get another good setup, then maybe I take it, but that's it. I'm not gonna force trades just because I'm red or barely green or break even or something like that. Blair, and that's okay, and you need to understand that. So you need to not let that bother you. If you took one trade on a good setup and didn't work, that's fine. You're at least realizing that that is a good setup in your backlog. Okay. So just find what you feel comfortable. Even if you're not making money right now, just go small share size and figure it out. Not until you prove consistency and all that stuff, then you can step it up. Mainly because of me. Hey. So hard to give back past today's a profit. It always feels like my losers are always bigger than my winners. And yeah, they are. They're going to be. Staying green for the day, tough day. If you're red, don't be disappointed. You will. It's part of trading, guys. It's part of trading. This is why 90% of people fail, guys. As soon as they get into trading, as soon as they start making money, they give it all back. They go into the red. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I've showed you guys this before. Look at this. Vic and Blair. Vic and Blair. Look at this. This is almost 2 years of of uh, this is almost 2 years of information right here. Hold on. Right here. This is my average winners, 795. So on an average day, I make $795 profit. But look at my losers. My average daily loss. negative 1300. I lose more in bigger than I make. Yeah, I have that consistency going in my favor, 73.3%. But a lot of the times that happens, especially buying breakouts, right? Because you're buying high and trying to sell higher. You might be winning on the statistics, on the probabilities that, yeah, you're winning more often. But a lot of times, because you're buying higher, when those flushes happen, your losses are bigger. So it's normal. It's okay. It's for me. You have 2 years and still profitable. It's normal for me. Now this is just probably because of the strategy that I trade, right? So I trade like that. Now, if you're somebody that, for example, right here, you see this like sniper trades, right? Like sniper trades. Well, he's kind of got the same similar stuff, but his risk to reward makes sense. But right here, high of 839, high of 839, right? Breaks through that and then comes back, and you're like, maybe 839 is going to be a place to hold. So you can trade the way I trade. Juan, what is the software you're using to track your trades? Thank you, Vincent. It's Trader View. So if you're tired of losing bigger, then maybe change your strategy, right? Instead of buying those breakouts, maybe say, okay, this might hold as support. I'm gonna buy this, but I'm always going to risk 10 cents, or in this case 20 cents because it's probably a little bigger. So I buy at 839 or whatever the low was, 840, and I'm gonna risk 20 cents all the way to 820, right? 820, but my profit's gonna be, instead of 20 cents, it's gonna be 40 cents, from 840 to 880. And in that case, this trade would have played out right there, and then your stop loss would have been right here. If you do something like that, if you find a strategy, something like that, you will never lose more than your winners, right? Because everything is scheduled, everything is planned, everything is according to what it should do, right? But now it gets harder when you're trying to find trades because you have to find the bottoms and stuff like that. But still, I mean, if you take a breakout trade, for example, right here, if you take this micro pullback, give yourself 10 cent stop loss real quick. 10 cents. What do you want? 20 cents right there, right? 20 cents. Maybe take profit 20 cents and then move it right back up real quick, which you guys see me do. I mean, I did it here. I did it right here, right? I will always protect my profit before I try to make the big bucks. I jumped in right on this pullback. I sold some there and I had 2,000 shares. I know 2,000 shares in this stock is a lot, right? It moves down 20 cents, I'm down $400. It's just 20 cents, right? It moves up 20 cents, I'm up $400. I put a stop loss, or I stopped out real quick at that $9. I said if it breaks $9, I'm out. I let it go, right, at 2,000 shares right here. If I held those 2,000 shares through that big move all the way to 989, that would have been $4,000. But I protected my profit first, and that's normal. Oh, Deck is happy. Oh, Deck is happy. Deck is so happy right now. He was about break even. See, A Jordan uses a 2-to-1, so for every 10 cents you lose, uh, look to make 20, right? So double. Yeah, this is gonna flush. This is gonna flush, and he'll go green. It's already broken that trend line. It's already broken that trend line. That's the retest. This is gonna flush even more. Look at that. Trend line there, there, there. Perfect retest right there. That could have been a short ad right there. Agaska, that could have been a short ad. Right here. VWAP and that trend line. Look at that. Deck is green. See, this is what happened. Thanks, Juan. I appreciate the encouragement. Yeah, I mean, I'm always here for you guys. So you know trading is not easy. You know it's gonna be more mental. So just downsize your share size. Both you and Vic, both just play a little bit safer. Agaska, look at this re-entry right here. Is it unrealistic that it would creep to that level again? What do you mean? To what level? Desiree, can you explain that a little bit more? Oh, questions. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I did not see that, Desiree. Sorry. I totally missed it. I guess I thought it was your previous message that I had read. So, questions. What are the expectations for Rev going forward? Should I buy in again at a low in hopes of another spike later in the week? The highs was just under 14 before the new year. No, I will never expect anything just because of news or anything like that. This is why I'm a day trader, right? Because I can see moves here in 5-10 minutes. I cannot see the bigger picture, and because I don't know, right? I mean, you can play the bigger picture as in uptrends and downtrends. Like maybe here you break this here, and then that would be your entry, which is exactly where market open. Stuff like that, right? But never will I just say this stock has a high of 14. It might hit 14 again. I'm gonna buy it because a lot of times it may not, or it might not even get to that level again, right? Or you'll be back holding it for a long time, like this BOXC. This is one stock that we're trading today, right? I could take trades on BOXC today and make some money, but just because it has a high of $17 on whatever year that is, even if this is a year or not, doesn't mean it'll have to get back up to that level, right? You might get close, you might get pretty good squeezes, you might get pretty good trades right here, but still, it could sell off way more, it could go down, just stuff like that. PEV is halted, unhalted. What the heck? Oh, this has a high of 6.5. Oh, PEV looks good. It has a high of 6.5. It got halted again though. So does that kind of answer your question, Jesse? Just because it's a stock and it's sold off doesn't mean if you're talking about bigger stocks like anything like blue caps, then maybe like Amazon. You know, Amazon at some point will come back. Tesla at some point will come back. Like Apple, it'll come back. But that's because they're the companies, right? They're known companies. They make money behind year. They're growing, all that stuff. Those, yeah, you could look at a discount and say, okay, Amazon has a high of $300, and right now we're at 100. If I buy right now, it actually could have a very good chance of reaching 300. It might take a year, it might take half a year, it might take 3 years. But those, yes, these, not so much, right? And also, I mean, I know you're basing it off of news, but also read the news, right? A lot of these, why couldn't Rev have done that earlier? For real, man. This one, so guys, I have that momentum scanner for you guys. I know I keep talking and I get distracted, but you would have seen PEV right there at 944, which was before the first halt, and then it halted, which is right there on my halt scanner for you guys at the bottom right of the corner. You can see PEV halted. I missed it, but it's right there, and then resumed and now halted again. Yeah, just right. No problem. XII. There we go, Agaska. Nice short. Nice short, Agaska. Agaska's short in on XXII. I think he said 220. Maybe he re-added at that right there, but good job, Agaska. Agaska's just a short trader. He's just a short trader. What time did this get halted at? 950 is 953. Maybe a 5 minute halt, but we'll see. $6 right here. 650 is that next level. WKSP is still holding VWAP and trying to make another move, but still pretty low. 250 would be the add-on WKSP. Maybe a micro pullback back up to 550. Yeah, I'm gonna see this one and see what we can make happen on PEV. 6.5 is the highest this stock has ever been, which is really right there around the corner, and then $6 right here. So maybe get up 6, hold 6, maybe pull down to 550. Any of these plays, right? If we go up, hold 6, maybe 650. If we pull back to 550, maybe hold 550. I don't know that this will be a 5 minute halt though, considering it's the second halt. But let's see. If it is, we're gonna be live in about 30-40 seconds, right? 950, yeah. So watching PEV now. Let's see if PEV gets unhalted here. I'll give it an extra minute to see if it's still a 5 minute halt. 6.5 is all-time high, so I like this setup. Even though we're pretty extended all the way from $4 to 5 to 570, 6.5 is the highest high, and $6 is right there. It could be a nice little resistance support. Here we go. It's live. Wow. $6 right here. Can $6 hold? Can $6 hold? This is what I want to see. Maybe it did back to $6. Maybe it did back to $6. Right there. Oh, I got filled even lower. Wow. I got filled even lower. I'm fine with that fill. It flushed right through that 6 and filled me lower, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that fill. I am 650 is the all-time high. 650 is the all-time high. I'm holding 1,000 shares. Please give me one of these that actually work. Please give me one of these that actually work. Please give me one of these that, or you know, I want to take out 500 just because nothing has been working today. 650 is the next high. I'm going to stop out below 614. Oh dear Lord. Guys, I'm done trading. I cannot catch a break. I cannot. Blair got that. Guys, I cannot catch a break, man. I had 1,000 shares and it doesn't squeeze to that 650, man. Oh my gosh, I tried buying that. Look at $6. Didn't I say that before? Blair, call it. That was a risky Blair, that was a risky trade. You're already down on the day. Taking a bigger share size. I don't know if you took a bigger share size or not, but this stock is pretty volatile. So that was a risky trade, but call it a day, Blair. Call it a day. You have to get off, and you have to just say you got lucky today. Call it a day, right? I got in with 1,500. I got in with 1,500 on that flush down to 6, which actually filled me lower. So I will say I also got lucky. Oh, actually, 595. So 595. I tried punching it at $6, and I got filled at 595. It looks like. But I mean, once again, guys, I have 1,000 shares at $6, ready to squeeze through 650. If it squeezes through 650 and hits 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, that could have been another $300, $400, $500 on top of the $600, $700 I was already up right here. So, oh man. His short for $1,200 profit. Yeah, he was down $5 grand and closes it out $1,000 profit. Look at 650 break. Look at 650 break on PEV. Nice little green candle with good volume. Nice little green candle with good volume up to 640s. That candle needed to close very high. This candle needed to close right there, and if it closed right there, that next one gives you that micro pullback. Whoever's asking Vic, I think, no, I don't know if it was Vic or not. That candle closes high, it takes out all three of these, closes high, it still puts that pressure on shorts. You get a nice little micro pullback and then take that trade. Now it actually came back and closed halfway through that candle, so I don't like that, right? How much you up on everything today? I don't know. Let's find out. Monitor, export the new file with my new trades, with my new profit. Go back to trader view, go to import trades. Here you guys can see how I do it. So import trades, I go to browse, 622, that's today's date, June 22nd. Upload that file, go over to journal, and up $815.14. Why don't you use the app to see what you're up for the day? Are you talking to me, Mersa? $815 profit. Oh, I mean, I have some stuff that I have long-term hold on this account, which I don't like it, which is why I was trying to switch accounts, but I got caught up in I transferred my money over to another account, or half of my money, or not half of it. I just transferred a certain portion of my money to another TD account that I wanted to switch everything to. Or actually, I switched it to Lightspeed, and then after that, I switched it back to a TD account just to have two different accounts, and I wanted to have one as long term, and then have one for my day trading. And then stock market started crashing, and I was gonna switch over to the other one and have that one as my main trading, and then keep my long term positions on this one and then switch it. But when the market crashed, I saw the other account with like a lot of money in there, and the market was pulling back. So I was like, I need to just buy something with this free cash. So then I bought money on that one, bought a bunch of stuff on that one, and now I'm still day trading on this one. But I have positions open on this one too. But it doesn't matter. I still have enough to trade with. But I am up $815, so I am gonna call it a day with that. Pretty good consistency, guys. Pretty good consistency. I'm not making the best money that I used to be, like June of last year was definitely a crazy month last year. But I mean, look at this consistency, and you guys have seen me trade every single day since I don't know when I started trading. I wish I kept track. I gotta head out. See you guys tomorrow. Jess Bronson, thank you for being here. So I don't know when I started streaming live, but you guys have seen me stream live probably since like April or March. But I mean, once again, from May 11th all the way to now, which is a month and a half, I've had 3 red days. You guys want to see what I made in June last year? I do this all the time because June of last year was by far my best month. Hold on, look at this first up. Nice green candle, good volume. Rehold $6 as support. This could be a small ad place right there. There we go. Now you put a stop loss right there. Did you guys see that? Nice green candle. Break through that 6 level. Break through that 6 level psychological whole number. So you re-add on that candle there. And now your risk, Blair, now your risk Vic is very low, right? Right there. You could have gotten stopped out for those 5-10 cents right there already. But you're looking at 10, 20, 30 cents back up to 650. 650 is the highest. I do think this stock might hit 650 today. I mean, you've made such a nice move, and 650 is a high. So I would not be surprised at all if this stock hits a high of 6.5 and goes higher. Andres, how'd you do today, Andres? Marcel, also, how are you doing today? So here's my profit from June of last year. So you can see my numbers are a lot different. This year, let's see, June this year right there, 300, 700, 1,000, 400, 300, 700, 800, 800, 800, 700, right? June last year, 1,200, 600, 800, 800, 2,500, 1,600, 800, 1,000, 1,200, 2,700, 1,300, 1,200, 1,000, 2,300, 2,500, 1,800, 1,600. Look at this. So this month right here of last year was like 23,000. Like 23K last year. Hey, there we go, Andres. 1.3, 1.1K today. Good job, good job. Dude, I thought about that too. At first, I was so nervous. I was so nervous to take trades live with you guys because I was like, obviously, I need to, first of all, be profitable. I need to make money for these guys to actually watch me, right? So I was so scared about that. But then, after a while, I feel like a lot of moves I am missing, but a lot of moves I am missing where I could have made money or I could have lost money. This one, I guarantee you this move right here, that break, that re-uptrend, that re-break of the falling wedge on Reb going into that halt, I guarantee you I would have chased that move. I saw it happening. I saw it come right back in on Reb. I saw it re-enter that falling wedge, and the high is right there, 839. I guarantee you I would have taken that trade any day. But I feel like I'm being a little bit more conservative with you guys watching me and all of that stuff. So I think I'm being even more pickier than my trades. I'm not chasing everything, but it's actually working out fine, and you guys are seeing it too, how picky I am and how my statistics shows because I'm picky that I am actually taking a lot of these trades with more confidence and know that I'll make some money, right? But so month of June this year, I have about a week left, and I'm just sitting shy of $5,000, which is okay. It's not the best. Didn't have a single. I had one winner to this whole month so far of 4 digits, and that's it. I didn't have a solid 4 digit number, so definitely had a lot of opportunities to make some, but didn't. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day right there. Up $800 this $800 today, so I'm gonna call it a day for me. No, whatever I'm up, I'm happy. It becomes a psychological problem having goals, and I tell you guys all the time, right? Today, if I was red after this move here on red, and there was nothing else to trade with, and if I was red, I'm fine. I'm fine, right? I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna trade and just call it a loss. But if I'm green, and say if I have a monthly goal of $500, and I was sitting at $331 after this move, and there was nothing else to trade, what am I gonna do? Oh my God, I'm just $170 short. Let me start buying. Let me start buying this support right here. Let me buy this support right here. Look at all this consolidation. This definitely has room to go up, right? So I just need $170 right here. I'm gonna buy real quick, and then you get stuck in a halt. Now you're down to only $100 on the day, right? So then you're like, okay, now this has to be the bottom right here. This consolidation has to be the bottom. So I just need to make back 200 and get back to where I was, $300 profit, and then I'll call it a day, right? So then you jump in here, and then you're like, oh my God, it flushed down on me. Now I'm red on the day. Now I'm actually down $50 on the day. So what do I want? Now I want to go break even, right? So here's the break of VWAP. I'm going to jump in on here and make $50 real quick just so I can break even. Now you're red, and this is what happens, and this is your emotions start kicking in, and then you're red. So now you went from $331 profit to being red on the day because you have a daily goal that you want to hit, that you don't hit, and then you try to chase to get back to where you were, and then you chase, try to get back to break even, and then you chase back to try to get your losses back and all that. Marsa Power Hour. Marsa Power Hour. Marsa Power Hour. What can I say? Marsa Power Hour. Daily goals are rough. I do not suggest daily goals. And the more experience you get, you'll know that. I mean, yeah, you can have a daily goal. I mean, my daily goal could be $500, right? I'm averaging $700, $800. My goal could be 500, something easy where I'm like 500. I'm okay with, right? If I make more, that's great. But daily goals are gonna be bad for you. One of the worst things to try to achieve, yeah. And I was gonna say, the more experience you get, the more you'll realize, okay, this is a move. I'm done trading. If I made money, great. If I lost money, great. I'm not trading this side, right? Let's see, PEV. Well, no, PEV is about an example. BOXD, BOXD. This is a move right here. Only the front side, the front end of that stock going up. If I made money on here, if I made money on this front side, if I lost money on this front side, that's it. I'm done trading. Leave it alone, right? LLL, same thing. This right here is where you trade it. If you trade this whole thing and you make money, great. If you lost money, that's it. You're done. I never look at these backsides, right? Not usually I buy very small share sizes, but every time that stock switches to that downtrend, I'm done trading it. I'm done trading it. I'll trade this and I'm done. Sell it. Oh, sell actually rallied. I'll trade this right here. Once it gets to the start breaking down, I'm done trading it, right? Reb, what did I do on Reb? I mean, Reb, I traded this, and I called it a day. I didn't even trade that pullback there. I traded this, I traded that, and left this alone. So yeah, no daily goals, no daily goals. Zach, Pev is flagging, maybe see a 650 here. I do think 650 will hit on Pev. There's no way we squeeze this high and stop 4 cents from the highest high the stock has ever been. But Mersa, I don't know about Power Hour today, man. I don't know about Power Hour today. I have $800 profit that I don't want to give back. I'll take a look at it. I'm home now, so I'll take a look at it. But even myself, man, even myself, I have to keep discipline. So I appreciate you always saying that, though. It's just funny, and I know you like watching, and you guys like watching and stuff. So you want to keep see me trading, but I don't want to get profits back. So I'll watch it. I'll sit down and see if I see anything. I'll stay in the Discord. I'll stay active. I'll call it out. Honestly, Pev is probably, look at Pev right here. This is a nice little attack to 650. There we go. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see the way this candle popped up? Wow, 668 is holding. It's gonna either get halted or have a nice squeeze through it. Look at all these buy orders going through, and it cannot get halted and it cannot break. Somebody just absorbed all those orders at 668. Somebody absorbed all. That was awesome. That was awesome to see. That was awesome to see. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I did not chase it, but did you guys see my time and sales? It just went green, 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 and 668 did not break. 668 did not halt and did not break. What is that telling me? That's the same thing when you see a level 2. If you see a level 2 that has 300 on the ask and that price gets right to it, 300 is going to stay there, right? If it goes down to 250, that means orders are getting filled at that price, but it's not breaking. And then once again, if buy orders keep coming in, that 250 will go down to 200 to 150, but it's absorbing all of those orders. You can see it on a level 2, or you can see it on time and sales, which is just what I've got better at looking at. I saw time and sales green, 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 green. The whole screen was green, like for like 5-10 seconds, barely any cells going through. But it did not break 668, and then it did not get halted. Yeah, people that entered 650 short. But 650 could have broken. If 668 would have broken, I guarantee you $7 was next. It just would have squeezed to $7 like no problem. But that was cool to watch. So definitely no more trades for me. Try trading. I took that move from 20s to 60s and sold. Thank God. This is the first time I'm green in 3 days, going through a rough patch. Hey, nice job, man. Nice job. Way to take your profit fast. Way to take your profit fast. You definitely saved yourself of that nasty flush right there. When do you pay yourself? Do you have money out every month? I have money not in my trading account that it's helping me for now. But if I ever need something, or if I ever want something cool or something like that, then I'll take it out of my trading account. For like now, I definitely need a GPU, and I know I need to buy a new GPU. I'm holding off a little bit, but if I get that, I'll get money out of my trading account. But if I need it, I'll take out every month a little bit, whatever I need, just to cover expenses and stuff. But for now, I don't need anything right now that I have to take money, which is why I'm just trying to get other ways for now. Like once I get my course, once I get maybe like private mentorship, all these other things where my trading account can keep growing and all that stuff can just pay for my expenses. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Agaska is still short on XXII. Good job, Agaska. You're the short person. You're the short person. Guys, I'm gonna call it a day for that. Up $800 profit today, so good trading day. Was definitely rough. I could have made $3,000 or $4,000 today. I was up 800 on one trade, didn't close it. I was up 700 on one trade, didn't close it. I was up 700 again on that other trade, I didn't close it. I own this house. Well, I'm paying monthly, but we're trying to get it. Yeah, hi guys, just getting started. Any advice? Any advice? I would say the biggest advice is you have to get screen time. You have to get screen time. So what I would suggest is, even though you don't know what you're doing still, go ahead and open a broker account, and then even that, come in here with us and watch us trade every morning, and you'll start learning. Okay, this is how candles move. This is what he's looking at. This resistance is right here because of this. This support is right here because of that. I live with my wife. I live with my wife, her and I, and our zoo in the house as well. So, but screen time. So, just tree. I have Cameron Ross's course. Should I just drown myself in it? I never bought his course. I never paid for his course. I never bought his course. Gyms and all my pets too. Yeah. No Inox. Yes, Pev did halt down. That was crazy to see. If you didn't see it, you can see it back on my YouTube upload of the whole live. That was crazy to see. You got it free. What the heck? How? How the heck did you get that? Hey, share it. Hey, share it. Hey, pass it on. This was crazy to see. No Nox hit 668. Everything was green. Everything was ready to rocket, halt on the upside. And somebody just said 68 is not breaking. Somebody took all those buy orders, absorbed them, then pushed the price right back down. I took warrior trading last year. Learned as much as you can. I learned a lot. YouTube has everything, guys. Even I'm gonna tell you guys that. Actually, a lot of the things that I say, I've never seen anybody say on YouTube, like watching closely, like the candles close and the wicks and all that stuff. I kind of learned that on my own, but I never paid for anybody's scores, so I learned everything on YouTube. So, no, Inox, good job. You got lucky. What's the best platform? Where are you located? Um, if you're in the U.S., I would say TD Ameritrade or Webull. I use TD Ameritrade, which is what you're seeing. So if you, oh, it's unhalted, right under VWAP. Look at this flush all the way down to 5. I would say TD Ameritrade just because I use TD Ameritrade and I could help you with settings, how to set it up, and all that stuff. How long did it take you to learn and earn enough to live? Um, the first 5 6 months of trading, I was still making like $100 a day, but after that, I was able to scale it to 400, 500, and I guess that's enough to make a living. So, uh, less than 8 months. Flush down to 5. Justry, I'm waiting for you a little bit of your last replies if you had questions, or Jofi as well. But other than that, I'm gonna get off and call it a day today. $800 profit. So I do suggest TD Ameritrade if you're still in here, Justry. And like I said, screen time. So watch a lot of YouTube videos. I will come out with my course, so you can do that if you want. I'm not gonna force you, obviously. But on my course, you'll learn everything how I trade and how I work the market. So if you watch me trade live for free and you want to learn exactly everything right away, my course will be out. I think I'll get it out pretty soon. I've done a lot of work on it, so I'm probably like 70-ish, 80% done with it. Um, yeah, that's also true. Everything is going to be different for anybody. I've been trading for how long have you been with Tradecast? Tradecast, have a good day, boss. See you tomorrow. Thank you, man. Thank you. You got a price point for your course? 300-ish to 400, maybe a little bit over 400. Obviously, you want to have sales, so I'm not going to put it at 300 base price and then have a sell that's going to go down to like $100. That's going to be too cheap because I'm putting a lot of work in it. So I'm thinking probably up in the 450s, maybe even a 500 range, but offer discounts all the time that it'll give it back down to 300, maybe 250, 350, somewhere around there. So um, now, if you're a complete beginner, I will definitely suggest a course because there's a lot of things that you guys probably don't understand, such as like good training to the challenging day at least. Signing off. Thanks for the content as usual. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you, Jester, and thank you, Triath Trading. Appreciate it. So, I mean, a lot of these things I will teach like close above, close below, and you guys are seeing it on my live trading, and I'm even teaching you guys this. So it'll be pretty similar, but for somebody that's a complete beginner, it'll be like this is what the stocks are, this is how you buy, this is how you sell, this is what the ask is, what the bid price, this is chart patterns, this is report resistance, this is retest, and all that stuff, right? So for a complete beginner, um, it'll give them everything. And then for the guys that already know how to trade, I'm talking about close at, close below, chart patterns, like stuff like that. So, but yeah, somewhere in the 300 probably, and I'll probably have it at that cheap end when I first get it out. But that's it for me today. I am gonna call it a day and go eat some breakfast, feed the dogs, take out the I don't know, all my zoo animals, feed them, take care of them. You guys know the deal. You guys know the drill. You guys know the routine. Alright, guys. See you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Appreciate every single one of you guys coming in here and being consistent. And hopefully, you guys are learning a lot. So, peace out, guys. Thanks, Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody else, Noe Knox, SD, Darth Trader, all of you guys, MRSA. I mean, I could sit here and name all of you guys as well. Jim, CS84, all of you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in here. So, you guys have a good day. Be careful if you're still trading. Power hour, downsize your share size. Be careful. And if you don't see a good trade today, definitely the better trade will be tomorrow. So, until then.